I can cruise through tier 100 nightmare dungeons like a stroll in the park. At one point, I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world. There are 4 things there. So this one has a real risk of dying.
4 things. What are those things?
God, dude, four things. It's 4 things, dude.
So this one has a real risk of
Not
dying.
this far in the game and calling it 4 things. Stop, bro. Dude, stop.
A lot of people come up to me and they're like, Donnie, you're one of the top video game players in the world. I'm like, I know I am. You don't need to tell me. And they're like, what do you think of this Elon Musk video game scandal? And I'm like, what scandal is that, pray tell? And they're like, he's got like a ranked 12th ranked character in the world for this very popular video game. And there are some people that seem to believe that he doesn't actually play the game very often. And I'm like, oh, really? Is that what they say? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, tell me, who's the number 1 player for that game? When they don't know, I feel comfortable telling them that it's me. Because it probably is. And they're like, really? I'm like, yes, and I have some insight in for what happened. And they're like, what? And they're like, Leland happens to be a very close personal friend of mine. And they're like, really? I'm like, yep. And just so happens a few months ago, he called me up. He was like, hey, Donnie. I was like, hey. And I said, congratulations on your election as president. And he was like, thanks a lot. You want to play this video game with me? And I was like, sure. What video game is that? And he said, it was Path of Exile 2, he said. And I was like, sure, I'll play that one. I want to play for a while. So we booted it up and got the game. And we met in the game, and we met on the path. And I was like, you sure you got the time to play this? He was like, I can play this game for 14 hours a day for the next 2 months with you. Sure, I got nothing going on. And I was like, cool. And so we started walking down the path together the whole time. I mean, obviously I did a lot better than he did because I'm number 1 right now. He's number 12. But, I mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen. And we killed monsters in there. Pretty sure we did. I think that was the one that we killed the monsters in, and we caught some butterflies. Is that the one with the butterflies? That one. And I talked to a unicorn, I think. But he was with me the whole way. And sometimes he was like, Donnie, you want to hold hands as we walk down the path? And I was like, because I'm not homophobic. I'm just scared of gay people. And he was like, okay. And so we walked separately without holding hands pretty much the whole way down the path until we got to the end. And that's when everybody was like, hey, you got to the end of the path. You're not exiles anymore. And we're like, yay. And I don't remember if it was we became not exiled or if we were walking down the path to be exiled. I don't know. Because, I mean, Leland talks a lot in chat, so I miss a lot of the story parts. But I hope he's watching this. I really hope he is. Because I don't have a job. So, just remember your old friend here, Donnie Kruger, who says to everyone that you played that game. Played the game Path of Exile 2. You played it a lot. So